Have you ever had someone in your life and when it's time, when it's your time, right? They'll call you, they'll text you, right? They'll talk about everything that's going on in their lives, right? Every problem, right? Another one. If there's a financial need that they need, you're always there to help them and save them, right? And you know, you help them because you love these people, right? Or vice versa. When you want that, when you want to call them, when you want to text them, they're never there. They're never there for you, all right? When you need help financially, right? They don't have it. They don't never have it. And when you tell them that, hey, what's going on, and then they, for some reason, they probably still feel like they get mad at everything, or they just don't have it. And you be like, hold up. Every time you need my help or anything, I'm always there for you. But when I need you, you're never there. That's right, people. I have to let you know. Stop giving your time to selfish people, right? Not only time, too. Your hard-earned resources, right? Almost anything. All right? And you have to know that there's a limit to everything, right? When you get around people, right, that you can help them and they can help you too. Because this is your best friend, your new best friend, G. You are about to get laced, right? Today we're going to be talking about, and just to let you know, you need to stop giving your time to selfish people, right? We all have selfish people in our lives. These people come in forms of friendship, right? Someone you love, right? Most of the time, right? People that you think that, that love you, right? And people that you believe that are in your life, you believe that it's okay. Sometimes a lot of people, they feel like it's okay for them to be selfish. When 9 times out of 10, mm-mm. Because let me tell you, you'll realize with these people, they'll take your energy, right? And when they take your energy, you feel drained. You feel like it's just too much. You'll feel like it's too much. And you have to take into consideration, right? These people just come in and just take your time and your resources. And why? Because they're entitled. They're entitled. And these people sometimes they have fear and resent in doing for people, more for people, right? Because they feel like they're entitled, right? And I have to just let you know, you should not be in a position to put yourself with these type of people and then you're just asked out. And selfish people, I'm telling you, I have selfish people in my life. I really do. And you shouldn't be in a position of helping anyone or giving someone advice if you need that help. Now, this is an example. You could be a person that likes to give. I know a lot of people that love to give. They give and give. They'll give their last, right? It could be money. It could be food. And you give because you love. You have love in your heart. And you believe everyone should be able to love and give the same way you give. And I'm telling you, everybody doesn't think that way. Most people don't think that way. A lot of people that are selfish, I'm telling you, they comes in form. They could be very poor people, right? They could be very poor people. Now, I'm not getting on the poor people, but you'll find that in communities that, especially me, in communities I've grown up in a community that I've grown up in, a lot of people tend to be selfish because they feel that, okay, this is their last. They live in scarcity mentality. They have a mentality of scarcity, right? Rich people, I always hear about rich people being selfish too. Now, I know I've come across some rich people before, and I do happen to know some, right? That are a good friend of mine. And the ones that I know, they're not selfish. They're not selfish at all. But I have spoken to them, and they tell me there are some rich people that are selfish. And a lot of them, what they'll do, they'll keep their money to themselves. If it's resources that they have, they'll keep it to themselves, right? Because they don't want to give. Do I know? No, I can't tell you because I haven't really been around those people to explain to you why they don't want to give, right? So that's just one example right there. Another example, you can have someone that can call you, just like I speak earlier, that could call you, and all they do is talk about things in their lives. Things about them lives that don't reply to you, but they just want you to sit there and just listen. Listen and listen. And okay, cool. I understand you have problems, but why is it that I have to stop everything in my life just to listen to your problems? Everybody has problems. You have problems. I have problems. But we choose to know and to deal with it, right? And what we do, we come up with solutions to our problems. But most people that are selfish, they don't want to create a solution. They don't want to find that solution. So the only way they can feel at ease with dealing with themselves, right? They'll come to you and break it down, what they're going through, and do not care what mindset you are, what you're going through, but they'll bring no problems to you, and you just listen to it. Listen to their problems consistently, and what happens? What happens? It drains you. For all you know, you could be sitting there one day, you start thinking about your problems, right? You're the person that finds solutions to your problems, right? But all of a sudden, you just want to go and talk to people about your problems now. Why? Because you're listening to that person, right? That selfish person is calling you, telling you what they're going through, right? And you need to stop giving your time to these type of people, right? I'm gonna give you an example. Me and my stories, right? I was dealing with a female, right? I was dealing with a female, beautiful female. And it was at one point, she was, we were real cool. I liked her. She was cool. She had this energy about her that I liked, right? It was one time, it was not even one time. She would tell me, okay, when we do link up, we did link up, but it was not to the level at this point when we were trying to link up. It wasn't to the level where we wanted to be close to each other, right? I can remember she was just telling me, okay, we're gonna go out and let's go to a resort. It was just me and her. We was planning on weekend, just me and her. She said, let's go to a resort, right? I'm like, all right, cool. I'd like to be in a resort with you, as fine as you are. Me and you alone, just enjoying each other's company. And she was just telling me she wanted to go to a resort, and she would like us to go here, right? Cool. So I'm thinking, I'm like, all right, cool. And this resort costs X amount of dollars. I'm like, all right, cool. I don't have a problem doing that for you. But there was a time where I wanted to, get some pictures from her. Right? It was just one thing. I wanted some pictures from her. Now, I'm not saying that I was just a regular picture. I was like, send me some pictures, baby. I like to see, how you look. She did not want to send no pictures. Right? I'm like, all right, cool. Reason why? She felt like she didn't have to. But she wanted pictures for me, like regular pictures. All right, get your mind out the gutter. Not get your mind out the gutter, all right? Just regular pictures. Now, I would send her regular pictures of me, just, taking pictures, pictures of me, just, showing her how I look, how I dress. She did not want to take any pictures. Why? She felt that she didn't have to, because she sent me pictures before. Now, we video chat and all that, but that's just one example. Every time she calls me, right, I have to pick up the phone. Right? I pick up the phone, right? If I'm too busy, cool. Every time I pick up, I have to pick up the phone, right? She wanted to hear from me. But when she's busy, right? Which I know she was busy, hardworking woman, right? But when she's going to sleep, when it's time to go to sleep, when it's time for her to do anything, she has to do it. Now, me personally, I'm not a person that, I'm a very busy person myself, but I know that if I'm giving you my time, right, I'm going out my way taking pictures for you just to make you happy, why can't you do it too? Because she was selfish, and this is one of the problems that I have with her. She was very selfish. I'll bring these things to her, and she just did not get it. Why? Because with the other people, guys that she was dealing with, she got away with it. Now, I know this is weird. How come she just don't want to send no pictures? Sometimes I'm still trying to get that too. But she just felt like she was entitled, But when, like I said, back to when I came and told her about her problems, what she did, she just did not get it. It just didn't. And she would just come to me and just tell me, why you don't want to talk to me? Why are you distancing yourself? Because I did. I'm a person, right? I have morals. You do for me, I do for you, you do the same thing for me, right? I treat you the way you treat me. Now, she came across, you see that, okay, I was a nice guy, which I am, but I have my limits. And I was not willing. I walked away from her because I know later on, if I was to continue to talk to this young woman, right, she would give me problems. Why? Because she's selfish. She don't care about anyone but her needs. I'm the kind of person, before I get into any type of relationship, any type of red flag you show me in the beginning, I get ghost. I'm gone. Now, I'm not saying that people can work, people can change, but you have to realize when people are used to dealing or doing things that they have done in their lives with other people, you being the person that you are, being kind, right? And you'll sacrifice your time and make them happy. They feel and believe they can do that to you until you tell them no. And when you tell them no, what happened? No? No? To me, you're telling me no? How could you? That's how these people feel. And that's how selfish people are. And they'll bring up things about you that most of the time that's not true. Because why? They don't want to admit that they're wrong. And this is why you have to be careful. Stop giving your time to selfish people, right? You see that person, right? Ladies, homegirl keep calling you, keep talking about homeboy cheating on her, right? And then she's still with him. But she just wants you to sit there and just listen and listen and listen and listen. And then in the minute that you tell them, look, leave that guy alone. You deserve better. And what do? Right? What do? They come at you and try to start an argument with you and say, you think you better than me? Why are you telling me to leave him? Like, yo, I didn't see him knock you upside your head. I didn't see him call you outside your name. And then all you want to do is just talk about what happened and you're not trying to leave? Baby girl, let homegirl rock. Let her go. catch ghosts. You know what? Take your bag, take everything, and go. All right. Don't waste your time with these people. All right. They draining you, right? Fellas, that one guy, right? Your boy that you grew up with, what happened? He's always dealing with this bum chick. And when I mean bum chick, right? It could be a girl that she's just using him, and then they always get into an argument, right? Or she belittles him. And he just keeps calling you, and then he just wants you to just hear him out. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It's always that one friend that you have in your life, right? First of all, he don't even hit you up. He just hit you up. He just hit you up. And the reason why he hit you up is because he just want to be heard. I'll tell you straight up. Any guy hit me up, right? I'll tell you to go find a therapist. Don't hit me up. I'll give you a solution. I talk to you one time, right? And I'm not talking about any guy. I'm not to you guys. You guys are my best friends, right? I'm just talking about people that were in my life and they're trying to use me for my time. All right? Me personally, I care for people. And I'm a kind of person, I'll give you my time. Right? I'll give you my time. But I need that same energy back. So, like I was telling you, those are just a few examples of selfish people. And selfish people, what they do, they'll come in your life, right? They'll take your resources, right? They'll take your resources. They'll come in your life and they just want you to they want you to give their time to them. And they're not willing to do anything for you. Why? Because they're entitled. They feel like they're entitled, and they go through all their life using people, right? For these examples I done gave you, and they just want to come in your life and do that. Or a lot of times too, they don't do that with other people. They'll do it to you. They'll do that to you. Why? Because they feel like they could get over on you. They know what they're doing. And a lot of times they'll tell me, oh, I feel bad. I feel bad that I'm doing this. And, and then after that, they'll go back and do it. They know that they're selfish. And that's why you got to tell them off. If you don't want to tell them off, you're not the kind of person to tell people how they ghost them. Don't be afraid to be by yourself. Don't be afraid, because there's other people out here in this world that would love to be around a person just like you and are willing to put in the same energy you give to them. All right. That was a good video. All right. And again, comment below. Comment below and give us some examples about selfish people and why you should stop giving your time to these selfish people. All right. Again, this is your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. And again, ladies, check out my website, Gorgeous 271. Keep up with the latest styles and luxury trends in fashion. All right. You're going to like something in there. All right. And again, please like, share, and subscribe to your best friend, your new best friend, Gene. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.